It's been a week since the last night, a week since the Wendigo circled the cabin, since the whispers crept through the walls, since the shadows twisted just out of reach. And I've learned something. Hiding doesn't make you safe. Not anymore. Wilson refuses to leave my side. He's thinner now, tired, but every time I glance toward the tree line, his body stiffens, ears flattening, eyes glowing faintly in the dull morning light. He sees it. He knows it waits. I can't stay inside forever. The cabin offers safety, but only up to a point. The forest doesn't care about walls, and neither does Holton. Yesterday, for the first time since the Wendigo appeared, I went into town hoping someone, anyone, might help me or at least confirm what I was dealing with. No one looked me in the eye. No one spoke more than a hurried greeting. Even Carter kept his distance, slipping past me with a wary glance over his shoulder. When I asked him about the Wendigo, about the woods, about anything strange on the property, he shook his head and murmured, "Some things are older than this town, older than your grandfather, and they always come back." When I pushed him further, asked what he meant by older than the town, he hesitated before whispering, "The forest, the land, it remembers, it keeps score, and sometimes it calls them back." I left with more questions than answers, but one thing was clear. The forest wasn't just hungry. The Wendigo wasn't the only thing out there. All of Holton seemed alive, aware, watching. That night, the first knock came at 11:03 p.m., not soft, but heavy and deliberate. The furniture shook, lanterns rattled, the walls thumped like a giant heartbeat counting down. And then I heard it, something moving inside the cabin. Soft, wet, squishing against wood, whispering. Wilson growled as I froze. The voice wasn't mine, but it mimicked me perfectly, my whisper, my tone, repeating my name in a taunting echo. I grabbed the baseball bat by the door as the shadows stretched across the walls, and then I saw it. Something crouched in the corner, thin, tall, skin pale and glistening as if slick with frost or something worse, fingers long enough to scrape the floor, empty black holes where eyes should have been. I stumbled back as it moved closer, mirroring my steps, making a sound I couldn't tell was laughter or crying. I remembered the rules, the notebook. If you see them inside, do not respond, do not fight, do not run. So I held my breath, pulled Wilson close, and waited. Hours crawled past. The shape didn't leave. It only watched, patient, hungry, studying every tremor of my hands, every twitch of Wilson's ears, every crack in my voice. When morning finally dulled the windows, the shape was gone, the walls silent, the floor still. But the air felt wrong, violated. Something had been inside, and it had learned us. Later that morning, desperate for food or answers or anything, I stepped outside. The woods were unnervingly quiet. Snow crunched under my boots, brittle and sharp. I thought I was alone until I saw the tracks, many tracks, stretching from the forest edge toward the cabin. Thin, tall, inhuman. That was when I realized the Wendigo wasn't alone. The forest was sending others. The land itself was turning against me. I ran back, dragging Wilson with me, slamming the door shut, bolting it, piling furniture against it until my arms shook. And a new terror settled over me. The Wendigo had trained them, taught them patience, taught them hunger. They're coming for me, for Wilson, for Holton, and this time there will be no waiting. I've lost track of how long I've been inside now. Time has unraveled. Every shadow moves. Every floorboard groans. Every whisper carries my name. The forest remembers me. The Wendigo remembers me. And now, the other things do too. I hear snow crunching outside. Footsteps, slow and deliberate. They're closer than ever. The rules aren't enough. The cabin isn't enough. And I don't think I'll survive what's coming.